Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to try to review Samsara eau de toilette edt by Guerlain. This is a perfume that I knew for a long time. It used to be used by my mother for special events. It was like her nighttime, evening perfume. She found it quite bold, a little bit in your face to be used during the day. However, I don't feel the same. So for me, this is a perfect perfume for, when the weather becomes colder, like now, okay, October, November, and then during the winter time, it is a cozy perfume, a little bit bold in the beginning, but then it settles down into this beautiful creamy sandalwood, and I quite love sandalwood, I have to admit it. Okay, so let's see a few facts about this perfume. It was released in 1989, and the nose is Jean-Paul Guerlain. It is an oriental, a westernized oriental. According to Fragrantica, it is an amber woody perfume. Okay, true. But it is what I consider to be a beautiful example of French oriental. Okay, an oriental with the French touch. So as the top notes, we have here bergamot, green notes, lemon, peach, and ylang ylang. So ylang ylang, it is voted on Fragrantica as the most noticeable top note. Yes, I recognize it. Just let me spray it a little bit on my hand. Okay. Yes. I am not daily exposed to the smell of ylang ylang. I don't live in a climate that, let's say, we are not used here to smell ylang ylang. However, I am a little bit familiarized with the note from other perfumes. And yes, I do get the sour banana kind of note of ylang ylang, but I also get the peach. So for me, this peach note, it is quite noticeable in a lot of perfumes that contain this note. And of course it is very sparkling, it's very bright in the beginning, and I do have get the feeling of some citruses, bergamot, and also something green. Yes, quite lovely. And as it settles down, you have the middle notes, and here we have iris, violet, orris, jasmine, rose. And what I get here, especially from the iris violet, is the powderiness. So we have this powdery feel of the scent of the perfume that is quite lovely and elegant. And also the jasmine. So the jasmine, it is quite noticeable, a little bit the rose, but the jasmine, I think, is the main floral star here. Some people find it a little bit on the dirty side. It is quite tamed, in my opinion. I have it dried over here. Jasmine, it is a note that can be quite opulent in perfumes, and you love it or you don't. You don't stand it. There are people that don't stand white florals. However, this is not a perfume about jasmine, in my humble opinion. This is a perfume about sandalwood and about vanilla, and about the combination between jasmine, iris, ylang ylang. So the floral aspect is not dominant. So even if you have these floral notes in the middle, you have then the base notes, and we have sandalwood. Sandalwood, in my opinion, is the star of this perfume, and if you love sandalwood, you have to try this perfume. Okay, we have vanilla, we have tonka, and they give a very smooth, creamy feel to the perfume. Then we have iris, again the powderiness in the base, amber and musk. Amber gives it warmth, you know, coziness. All of these are very well blended, so you will get in the final hours, you'll get this very smooth, creamy sandalwood with a spicy feeling coming from florals, and warmth and from the amber, and some sweetness from the vanilla. All quite lovely. Is it outdated? Because, you know, it is a vintage. I don't find it outdated. I find it quite lovely and elegant and timeless, iconic. It is an iconic perfume, and it is a must-have in any perfume collection. So if you are like me and you want to have the most iconic perfumes, please give it a try. And nowadays you can find it for a bargain of a price, because I think the B bottles are being no, I think I know the B bottles are being discontinued, and they are changing again the bottle again. And I bought these 30 milliliters for I think it was around 25 euros, so it is a bargain for a perfume made by Guerlain. And if I have to compare it a little bit with the older version, I don't have the vintage one, the clear bottle. I'm very tempted, but it is, I don't know, it is expensive, not very expensive online. You can still find it. However, what happens if I really like it? What happens if I enjoy it more than this? Um, in the end, you are not going to find it anymore. So it is a limited quantity, it's going to be sold out, and you are going to feel, I know, very sad. So I prefer to enjoy these bottles that I have. Maybe give it a try to the new version when I'm going to run out of this. I find the red bottle to be more beautiful. Why did they change it? I mean, the big bottle is iconic, very beautiful, but the one like this, I mean, I remember being young, a child, and looking at a magazine. Oh yes, it was Paris Match, and it was a commercial with this red bottle of, or the extrait de parfum red bottle, with a beautiful woman dressed in dark red. And I remember thinking that one day I'm going to be grown up and I'm going to buy Samsara and use it. I don't know. So it is quite iconic, the bottle. Maybe one of the most beautiful bottles from their collection. Okay, I'm glad I have this. I'm going to enjoy it. And regarding the scent, I don't see a very big difference between the two. However, okay, this is not a very old version. This is around 2015. I think it was already reformulated and re-reformulated by then. Maybe it has a little bit more depth than this one, but it is maybe because, you know, it is older and some of the notes evaporated a little. I don't know. I enjoy both. I wear both. The longevity on both is around 4 or 5 hours on me, on my skin, on my clothes, much longer. Okay, I can still feel it after 12 hours and even the next day. However, on skin, it is an average performance. I think, you know, in those days in 1990s, it was considered quite a beast mode fragrance. Nowadays, with all the reformulation, this is what we get. I don't mind. I like reapplying it. I got it for a very good price, and I love the feeling of it. I really enjoy it, so it is okay by me. And I also have the tendency, to wear a perfume in the evening, in the morning, and then another one in the evening. So for me, the fact that it doesn't last 12 hours is not a big problem. However, it may be for you, and this is why I'm mentioning this fact. I'm not going into a comparison with the eau de parfum that I also have, the B-bottle version. I prefer the eau de toilette. This is great also, and after a couple of hours they resemble very well. It is the same feeling, beautiful sandalwood, spiced up with some florals and tonka. Here I think the combination between tonka and sandalwood is more noticeable, and the feeling is more dry and a little bit more masculine in my opinion. However, quite lovely, I enjoy it, but not as much as the eau de toilette. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my reviews and you want to encourage me to do more, please subscribe, and let me know if you have for me other ideas, other perfumes that you would want me to review. Have a nice day. Bye bye.